If you are just starting to really get into your spiritual journey, I need you to watch this video, and I am not just saying that. We are at an interesting and exciting point in spirituality where spiritual practices are becoming more accessible to the masses. However, something that is extremely concerning to me is that spiritual harm reduction is not nearly anywhere as accessible. People are being taught transcendental meditation, they're being taught how to quantum jump, and while this is all great, we are seeing people sadly literally die to spiritual psychosis because ascension is being taught while grounding is not. And just very honestly, if you have a platform and you are teaching people life-changing spiritual practices, but you are not teaching them how to ground themselves in this reality, you are contributing to the very real and dangerous possibility of spiritual psychosis. So especially if you are practicing manifesting, if you are practicing anything that requires you to observe your reality, observe synchronicities, the key to not literally losing your mind is to realize that every single experience that we have is a spiritual experience. That does not necessarily mean that it is profound. The mundane is spiritual. This bench that I'm sitting on is somebody's manifestation. This grass that I'm sitting on is a wondrance of nature, metaphysical. But I can recognize that this is not necessarily profound. The tendency when we first jump into spirituality to begin looking at every little synchronicity, to begin trying to figure out the wondrance and the patterns and the fabric of our reality, that is what drives us crazy. Realize that the world around you has not changed at all. You have just become more aware. Realize that everything has always been connected in the way that you're seeing it now. You were just blind towards it. Realize that absolutely everything has continuously been manifested and created due to conscious observation. Those synchronicities that you're currently seeing have always been there in your purview. You simply were not hip to the fact that they were there. Stop trying to look for the profound in absolutely every experience. Sometimes that 777 you're seeing just means that the flowers are pretty today. It just means that your friend is going to say hi to you. Realize that manifestation is not a practice to be harped upon as miraculous. It is just a law like gravity. Do you see what I'm saying here? Literally, the law of manifestation is as profound as the law of gravity, meaning they both literally affect absolutely everything that we do in our lives, and they create and mandate our reality. But when you drop a water bottle, you're not staring at it in awe. You automatically realize that it adheres to the laws of gravity. Christians used to experience spiritual psychosis like crazy, which is why the pastor started saying the devil is not under every doormat. It's the same for y'all. When you recognize that literally every experience that you're having is spiritual, that the universe does not see you manifesting, seeing a patch of grass and $1 million is any different from each other, and it is your perspective, you can ground yourself in this reality. Stop focusing simply on ascension. Focus on grounding, please, because if not, you literally can enter spiritual psychosis, and I don't want to fear monger. I just want to share with you guys how to not have that happen to you. So yeah, and lastly, I just want to say for all of my services, booking is almost closed for June, so get in on that. But unfortunately, I do not treat spiritual psychosis, so let's just not have it happen to y'all, okay?